Hey, it's Ice HTV Part 2. Wow. Man, I tell you what, as you get older in life, your brain just doesn't function. I am telling you. Get this. So today, in the hot pepper red Maverick. And that's what I've been riding around, loving this damn car. And actually, I'm going down to the dealership right now to pick up that cap. That hell of a deal on the Ford Accessories Snug top that sells for $3,500. I'm getting for $1,000 because some guy ordered this same truck last year, or this past year, I should say, and the person walked away. Tell you what, I didn't even talk about that earlier in my conversations, but I am witnessing at these dealerships so many people are walking away. Just up here at Coons, Baltimore Ford, I know for a fact there's 6 vehicles that have been come in just that I know of, and the people that ordered them are walking away from them. They're not buying them. I mean, what the heck is going on, right? Yeah. So, same story here. A gentleman ordered could have been a lady, ordered a nice, red hot pepper chili, whatever, Maverick. And when the truck came in, the deal fell apart or whatever, the person didn't take it, but the next person that bought the truck didn't want the cap. So now I'm getting the advantage of buying this cap at a heck of a deal because it's now just an item that nobody wants besides the Iceman, right? So here's the point that I just was thinking to myself. I got this truck. Yesterday, I was driving that new Maverick, carbonized gray one. And I was jumping up and down that I was getting like 24.8 miles per gallon. But yesterday morning I got in that truck, and it was at 19.8 miles per gallon. And I was thinking, these are 30 mile per gallon trucks. So I was like, no, it's a 20 mile per gallon truck. And I am just like, I am in and out of so many different vehicles. So yesterday, I'm thinking that carbonized gray truck is doing phenomenal, getting 25 miles per gallon, when this truck here gets up to 30 miles per gallon. So, wow. So now, and I was even questioning that when I bought that truck. That truck has a one size up bigger tire. If you watch my videos, you'll see that I showed that truck sits like an inch or so higher than this truck. And so here's the thing. So anybody that buys a Maverick truck that puts the bigger tire, it isn't the wheel is the same size. It's the tire. The bigger tire has conservative a 4 mile per gallon difference. Yeah. So when you order your Maverick, if you opt for that bigger tire, you're not going to get the fuel economy you get out of the guys like me at the smaller tire. Wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so the adventures continue, right? Yeah, and see, this is what's really interesting too, though, is up there at Coons, Baltimore Ford, I didn't show you the back lot, but somebody, think this through. This is up, Baltimore, Maryland basically is the Northeast, which means Baltimore is going to have your tendency to have a colder winter and snows. So some guy, it's a man, ordered a 4x2 fully loaded Platinum Expedition. And a 4x2. So think this through. Up in the Northeast, when you own a truck that's a 4x2 or an SUV, it's a 4x2, it's typically not a very hot item. It's typically what dealers really don't want in their inventory because you're in the Northeast where the snows come in and the ice comes in and the bad weather comes in, and people just don't like the idea of maybe being stuck to the side of the road. And in today's world of economics of trucks and cars, is a 4-wheel drive over a 2-wheel drive substantially different? Is the fuel mileage from a 4-wheel drive to 2-wheel drive substantially different? It's not. You're not just pinching pennies behind pennies, but you're telling me you're buying a Platinum Expedition, and you're pinching pennies? And on top of that, the way these 4-wheel drive systems are tucked up underneath the vehicles, it isn't like a 4x4 Platinum Expedition sits 5 inches higher than a 4x2 Expedition. No, it has retractable running boards. So why would you do that? Why would you do that? The reason I'm bringing this up is, oh my gosh, so the guy walked away from the deal. The guy doesn't want the truck. So this is what I'm talking about. Here lately, I am witnessing how these dealerships are seeing people order things, and then the vehicle shows up, they don't want them. That's one reason I got that carbonized gray Maverick, is because the guy pulled out of the deal. But so now there's a 4x2 Ford Expedition Platinum sitting there, which I know, you know as well as, I mean, if you're a car guy, yeah, good luck. Good luck. Good luck selling that vehicle up in this Northeast area. But I think, what a disgrace. And I think if I was the selling dealer and a person called me on that truck and wanted to order that, I'd say, look, you have to promise me you're going to buy this truck, because you're cutting corners and it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And tell you what, just to make things make sense to you, I'll discount the truck on the 4-wheel drive just so you order as a 4x4. Hello, where's the creativity in life? I'd have told the guy, okay, if the 4-wheel drive's extra $1,200, $1,500, tell you what, I will take $1,000 to $1,500 off that vehicle just so you order it with that package, that if you decide to walk away, I'm not stuck with it. Hello. Yeah, so that truck should be a giveaway deal. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they'll probably call me wanting me to buy it, right? Yeah, well, in that situation for me, I'd be like, it'd have to be a heck of a deal to make any sense. And of course, I know they're going to sit on it. They're going to sit on it and just wait. But we're in November. We're now in this time of year. You now have November through really into April, late March, that the snows are here, possibly, because it's 74 degrees today. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm just, pointing out. But really, the adventure is the Ford Maverick snug top factory accessory. How's it going to look in the truck? Does it take away from the truck? And that's my concern, is this is a really good looking little truck. And do I get that? And then all of a sudden it's kind of like, it's just, it takes away the look of the truck. Does it take away the fuel economy? I mean, what does it do? Yeah, I mean, this red truck just really is so nice. But here's the other thing now, which is challenging, because there's going to be about a 4 mile per gallon vehicle less vehicle, which that's substantial. I mean, that's a huge difference. I tell you, it's just incredible, isn't it? Just the information beyond information. Joe, the gentleman who works for me, we were talking about the Musk Twitter conversation this morning. He also, I'm not a Twitter account guy, so I have no idea. I've never interacted on Twitter. I've never done it. I've never, believe it or not, even on this YouTube channel, I never wanted the public exposure. Yeah, look at me now, right? Yeah, hypocrite. Freaking hypocrite. Yeah, I get it. But here's the thing. Apparently on Twitter, once you posted your content, you couldn't edit it out. Yeah, it's forever. So if you made, but I think you could take it down. I think you could remove it. I'm pretty sure you could remove whatever you posted, but you couldn't edit it, I guess. And the reason I say that, because I'm just thinking to myself out loud, that I swear there's some people that made some stupid decisions and posted some stupid stuff, and then you'd hear about it the next day, and then it disappeared, I think. I don't know. Hey, I'm going down to Coons for a while there. It was all about Coons Sterling Ford. I was going down there, buying stuff, getting stuff, blah, blah, blah. And then it really went to Coons Baltimore Ford. Coons Sterling Ford now is my key finance guy, really nice guy. He left. Yeah. This guy got some deals done that you just can't imagine. I mean, I'm not embellishing here. He got deals done that others just couldn't get done. Yeah. Yes. He did. And he's gone. He's now a GM of another brand car dealership. And for me as an individual, yeah, the guy's, I get it. The guy can make a lot. I mean, if you're a GM at one of these are things I just never knew growing up. And once again, it would be a whole different lifestyle for me. Would I have a YouTube channel? Probably not. I mean, YouTube channels, whether you realize or not, you have to have a lifestyle flexibility to be able to do this stuff. If I'm a person sitting behind the desk taking phone calls all day and writing up service tickets, you're not going to have time to do what I do. I mean, I have the luxury of driving down the road as I take care of my company and business, and I have idle time of going from point A to point B, where I can turn on my phone and yickety-yak and take care of things. If you're a person that's sitting behind the desk of an office, you can't be doing what I'm doing. There's no way. I get all that. And at the same time, how do you have time to watch my YouTube channel? I mean, I get it. Anybody, in fact, even for me, I meet so many people, and I think, hey, why don't you watch my YouTube channel? But you know what? I already know that person is so overwhelmed with so many things to do. I get it. It isn't that they wouldn't want. It isn't that they would not watch my channel. It's they don't have the time. The time. If you're a GM of a major car dealership, you have to live that dealership. Yeah, you can make a really good income, but you're putting in 6-7 days a week. You're putting in 60-70 hour work weeks. You're having to show up at sometimes 6-7 in the morning when the service department is opening. Then you're gonna have to make sure that's all in order in the parts department. Then you got to be there for the salespeople. Your presence has to be there. They got to be there for company meetings and blah 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 blah. They got to travel to manufacturers' events for the latest greatest product and updates and blah blah blah, and training and blah 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 blah, and training people. Oh my gosh, it's infinite. So as a GM at a car dealership, you're there all day. Does that person really have the time, to really sit there and watch a YouTube channel? For the most part, not much. Maybe, but I can't really see it because it's just long, strenuous days. And what time does your brain turn off at nighttime? Right. So now, anyways, going down, and the reason I'm making this video is hoping this video help other Maverick owners say to themselves, hey, I want to get a cap. Yeah, they'll be like, yeah, but I want the deal you got. Well, yeah, I'm with you on that, but at the same time, this is just a very rare instance, unique instance. And hey, who knows? Maybe I won't like the cap and I'll want to sell it. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm talking about selling things. What happened to the Indian motorcycle? I don't know. The Indian motorcycle, it's such a cool bike. And I'm just on the page of it's such a cool bike. And do I just let it go? It's kind of a price thing right now. I'm wanting more for the motorcycle than I'm being offered. And that's kind of where I'm stuck. And I get it. The gentleman that wants to buy this, really nice guy. Sounds like a really nice couple that want to buy it. But the thing is, I've got a lot of money in that bike. I have a lot of money in that motorcycle. So for me, I'm just kind of like, man, does it make sense? I don't know. Here's the police-o. See, it's the first of the month. So the police now have to start getting their quotas. So it's that time of the month where if you're speeding around, you're at a higher chance of getting a ticket because it's the quota thing. Uh-oh. Somebody's trying to call me. Is that missed call? All right, coming up here on the Ken Sterling Ford. And, in the Musk conversations, boy, I tell you what, think about the distractions that we're going to even see grow more rampant with all these devices that we have that, people are watching videos and texting, and the list goes on and on and on. Here's pretty damn healthy. I haven't seen this dealership, kind of, I guess I have. I don't know. I don't come here enough. How would I know, right? All right, so we're going to go down here. And, oh, the blue Heritage is gone. Yeah, so how about that? I wonder who paid. So somebody paid, they wanted 40 over. But, when you see a person get the amount of money they got, yeah, and you're there, cleaning vehicles up. It just doesn't end. So this person here is pulling on my spot. They're going to have to move. Yeah, people just get so confused. All right. My understanding is that cap is in that container. So let's go on in. I just go in the back door. They know me so well. Yeah, right. Here we go. Oh, so that's actually, what's interesting? So what's encouraging here for me is it's a low profile.
Yeah, they're not real.
So I here's what I was concerned was there's going to be the roof line of the truck and then it go bulbous way up top.
It's slightly higher, but this is maybe 3 inches or something.
Okay, so I'm on the page. My other guy's coming down.
I bet Greg's not here today, I think.
Well, here's the thing. I got my other guy coming down.
Okay.
And we're thinking we'll just pop this thing on right here in the back lot here if we can.
Sure, I don't care.
Instead of me trying to transport it home.
Yeah, that's fine.
So,
see those pieces of wood, it's
yeah,
got 2 going this way and 1 across the back. That's all there is.
Yeah, it's like a sleigh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, from here, I think I want to get it. It looks good. I'm glad it's low profile.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't want that big.
Yeah, you don't want. Yeah, I get
Yeah.
you there.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I don't want that look
like
of where
I
it's.
said, I think it might come up just an inch or two.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
Up, but yeah.
Yeah, I was more worried there's
It's more like an SUV than it does.
Yeah, because you see somebody buy these freaking shells and the freaking thing goes way up here. You know, it looks tacky. So yeah, I'm actually excited about that. Wow, holy crow! Getting this cap out of there, that was a freaking project. There was 4 of us. 4 of us. Oh my gosh, I like it though. I mean, that is the same color, right? Looks to be. Am I kidding myself, right? But wow, pretty cool, isn't it? Pretty neat. This is a Snug top product, so the quality, I think, is there. That's for sure. And how's it going to look once we get it all on there? We shall find out, right? Follow me along. Oh boy, this is a project. It's a project. So here's your project, the wiring harness. That's your freaking project.
Right.
But it shows, I guess you're doing that last?
Yeah, we don't really need to worry about that right now. As long as you get the cap on, you can do the wiring back at the shop. You can go home without a third brake light.
All right, so now we just put down the rubber seal. Okay, so there's the first thing we did, nothing radical, pretty simple. And the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put the top on. It already has pre-drilled out holes in it where you can see that to put these clamps through, you can see it's already designated areas in the cap, only 4 of them. Then when I'm back home, this will be take apart the whole freaking truck and blah blah blah. Yikes. Yikes. Lucy's out. Hey baby, come here. Stay here.
Come here.
Look at that. Wow. Not too shabby. It's either a love or hate. I think it looks pretty decent. Now, I'm going to make sure it's not going to rub against the cab. Here. See here? Look how close that is. Wow. So you think that's... What's your feelings about pulling it back a little bit so it's not so close to the cab?
You might need to.
See right here? This is so close.
Back a little bit.
You know what I mean? Want me to help?
No, right there for it. You want to line it up like that.
Yeah, see this one on this side is much more room in that side.
Gary, come over here.
All right. All right, now we get a fight. Here's a clamp that's got to come out. All right, we got her on. Look at that. And the back window here cranks open so you can get some ventilation. I like it. This is great. So now I'm going to get a bed rug for this. So when you crawl around back here, it won't be too bad. And I think she looks pretty good. I like it. I'll take it, man. Heck of a deal. So, all right, follow me along. All right, we're gonna get the hell out of here. Heck out of here. Don't say that word, right? Foul language. Yeah, so what do you think, huh? You know, it kind of gives the truck a different look for sure. And definitely nice to be able to cure stuff back there. Kind of think about the wife. This is kind of more about the wife. My wife drives that Ford Ranger so much. If you watch my morning video, you'll see how I was trying to get my glasses on here. How my wife, she really does like that Ranger, but I really think she's gonna like this truck here because it's just so easier to get in and out of. That's one thing about these Mavericks, is the ease of getting in and out of these trucks is just so nice. So interesting conversation. Coon Sterling Ford down here. And yeah, I mean, same conversation as up north. Numbers are off. So these guys sold about 40, maybe like 50 cars less from a year ago. So if you take last year's data to this year's data, they were off by 50 cars. I mean, that's pretty significant, especially for a sales guy. And so as these sales guys aren't willing to negotiate. He's like, the days of everybody coming here and clamoring to buy a vehicle, be so lucky to get one, those days are drying up. Yeah, the days of, hey, this is the reality, is you got to discount a car to sell it, those days are back. Yeah, that was what he claimed. Is the GM down here is saying that the problem is these salespeople are still operating in the COVID pandemic mode, and that they just think that people are gonna aren't gonna walk, and they are walking. So that's what they think is more of the equation, is that people are expecting discounts again, and the salespeople aren't radiating they can get a discount, so the people are just walking away. Yeah, so there's one equation, and then the other equation is it's the same old story that people are actually pulling away from deals because they see that the car doesn't have all the actual things that they think it's supposed to have. So as an example, the claim is a person orders a platinum vehicle, and when that vehicle comes in, it doesn't have all the platinum features because of the semiconductor chip problems. Yeah. So I mean, think that through. You're a person who ordered this Highline, a Platinum Expedition's a $90,000 vehicle. If it's all loaded up, 80s, definitely mid 80s. And so your Platinum comes in and you're wanting those massaging seats. Nope, didn't have that. Do you have electronic running boards maybe? Nope, don't have that. I mean, there's always little extra features you're paying for to make that vehicle unique to being the highest end product. And so as an example, right now, this location has like 50 F-150 trucks, but they're all XLTs. There's not one of them that is the higher line, F-150 package, the limited or the platinum, or the Lariat. So once again, yeah, they got a lot of trucks sitting there, but because of the semiconductor problem, the chip shortage, they don't have the vehicles people really want. So it's a whole nother variable that's playing out with the car dealers. And then the next thing is apparently the Mach-E Mustang electric vehicle, that being a hot item. Nope. The Mach-E's are taking a killing right now on values. Wow, you hearing that? For all you electric people out there thinking you're going to go buy an electric car right now and you're going to be insulated from the not having your vehicle depreciate. Oh yeah, it's happening. Apparently Tesla's flooding the market with a lot of used Teslas right now. So many people have come out of leases and other variables that it's hurting the Mach-E's value. Yeah. So, and I can see that when I go to another dealership, I see a lot of Mach-E's, just like my Mach-E. I traded it in, it's still sitting there. So boy, yeah, the change is here. Now, if this cap on here, does the fuel mileage, does this vehicle go down a mile per gallon or so? I mean, it's so streamlined. There's the window popped out. Does it really have a huge impact on this mileage? I don't think it will. I mean, it's more weight. That damn that's a little project. I mean, even to the point that I'm not even really done with that, because I have to still wire in the back light for the cap. So I'm gonna have to literally take the left rear tail light assembly apart, take that out, then I got to go up underneath the truck, and I got to find the correct pigtail to plug into the brake control, and then put that wiring harness that apparently comes up inside the truck to that rear light. So that's a whole nother project. Yeah, projects. I hear you. Anyways, hope this little video helped you. If you're a Maverick person, evaluate you buying a cap. And for me, this is a huge deal for me because I got the cap at an extremely low price, a giveaway price. And then fortunately I have help and the knowledge, mechanical skills to be able to, put this cap on. Because for anybody else, I mean, the cap is $3,500. And then if you have to pay full retail, If you live in a state with 6% sales tax, now you're up to $3,700. If you have to have the dealership install it, which I'd highly recommend that if you're not a mechanical or strong person, so you're going to probably be into a cap for probably $4,000. My guess would be a dealership would charge you minimum $500 to put it on. So conservative, $4,300. That would be my guess. But yikes, wow, that's a lot of money. Versus I just spent I spent basically $1,060. It's 66% sales tax. Anyways, hope the video helps the Maverick people out there that want to see the look of the Maverick. And I'll take a few more pictures of it in the parking lot because I'm going to go run some errands here, take care of that, and then follow me along for more Ice Age TV adventures. It'd probably be advantageous to say that, the truck right now, I can feel that cap back there a little bit, but not like a lot. Can I kind of feel there's a little bit of weight back there now? I can a little bit, nothing radical. Do I hear any more noise? I'm not, so I should have kind of commented on that. And does it give it a little bit more of a planted foot in the back? A little bit. I kind of just went through a corner, and I could definitely kind of feel the back end a little bit with that cap on there a little bit more than I've felt before. So not negative by any means. So I'm going to go through a corner right now, and let's see how she feels as I kind of go through here, just to kind of give you a feel. Does she feel like a little top heavy or anything like that? No, not at all. So I'm getting a bed rug. I can't emphasize enough, if you do this, I'd highly recommend getting a bed rug, because when you have to crawl into the side of that bed there with that cap on, maybe get something, that hard bed, ooh, that hurts. And that's why I'm getting a nice carpeted bed rug, which that's another Ford accessory. It's like $290. My guy would give me a discount. If you shop around on Ford dealerships, there's aggressive Ford parts departments in the country. Levittown Ford is online, pretty dominant Ford dealership out of New York, I think, and they discount stuff. Yeah, so nothing I want to take away from my guy, but he's not really set up like that. Those guys are. So Levittown, Levittown, I think Ford is a good place to go if you want to get discounts on Ford parts. So just a heads up there. I've used them before. They've been really good. And you call them over the phone, and they'll try to do what they can to get your business. So that's where I would go if I was you and be watching my channel. So hope this helps you out as I go get gas at Sam's Club. Price today, right? Wowsker. So this truck here, so you have 480 miles of range. And this, tell you what, now I'm starting to second guess myself. Do I kind of start driving this and let the wife have the gray one? Yeah, I know. Yeah, part of me says that's probably the better decision, but we'll leave it at that for right now. I like the gray one, but I really like this one too. What do I do? Decisions. There's some pictures. One thing I had a concern about was, did they match the paint? I think they did a great job. I think this thing, this thing looks pretty cool. I like it. Definitely different. Wow, that adds up. There's $350 of food. Walking over the truck right now, I see that thing does kind of rise up a little bit more than I realized. Pretty neat. It's kind of one of these looks that, is it more about the versatility or the look of the truck? So versatility, yes. Look of the truck, no. So everybody's fixated on trying to keep the theme of the real truck look here. I think it looks good, but it definitely, wish I know that, but I just like the versatility. It was such a deal. Sincerely, what a deal. And the way this thing works is, it's like a car door. When you close this, it closes. It's really solid. And then it has locking. So it's really neat. I'm gonna lock my truck here. It's really neat. It's inside here. the windows you can close here. See that? You see ventilation. You can always put a little LED light at the top of it. But when I have the bed rug, I think it's gonna be a lot better for it. But now, you know, here you go. I can throw all my groceries in there, and it's just everything's protected and covered. I really think it's a great. I really like it. I think Snug Top did a good job. Hey, follow me along, and hopefully this helps you in making a decision on your Ford factory accessory Snug Top from Ford. Hopefully you can come to closure if this is going to work for you or not. I don't think you're going to find a deal I did, but this video is more about how the vehicle looks than about the price. So hope everybody has a safe day, and stay tuned for more adventures.